and welcome to the Mando-Bros post-battle banter. Today's episode will be the Grievous Ventress versus Mother Maul.
To start, the first struggle was, fair. One big event that happened for me was when Clay and Kreese shoved off Kraken with B2s and ended up taking that point. I thought they were pretty good in struggle one.
And then right after Ventress wounded the Night Sisters.
I think that really helped you in that struggle.
Yeah, and then I got a little too aggressive and I wanted to go over to the further point. And then Mother's got to be a bitch and come in there like she always is.
Yeah.
Shove Ventress off, so I wounded him, but I didn't get any of the objectives.
Right. And then, shortly after that, Savage wins that struggle. So it wasn't a too long of a struggle.
No, and then we get into the longer struggle.
Moving into second struggle, it kind of took a little while. There's a lot of grinding going on. I get a little farther in, he get a little farther in. Mostly stayed on your side for that struggle. I don't think it ever came to my side once. For your Shatterpoint activation, you had Ventress, and she did shove Mother off the priority, which helped a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had Night Sisters attack Ventress to try and do something to get her off the point.
One.
Right.
Split them up.
I was trying, and that was my point of getting a little too aggressive there. I thought that, maybe I can get lucky getting two through. I can shove Ventress off. I can shove Kalani out. I can take both those points and really make a huge swing.
You did get one of them, though. You got Kalani.
But it wasn't the priority.
Yeah.
That's what really hurt me in the end there.
Then I'd say after that, when Grievous tried to take the fail and wounded the Night Sisters and was gonna take it, and then what do you know? Here comes Mother again.
Mother's
has to stick her nose in everybody else's business, and just shoved Grievous to oblivion off to the other side, and once again didn't get an objective.
Yeah, she prevented you from doing a lot this game.
Yeah, I hate.
She's a very powerful
playing against her, but I like playing with her.
Right, I'm the same way. I learned my lesson. Shortly after that, I had a huge fail on my part. I was just out of reach trying to wound Ventress.
One away, I think.
One away, and I couldn't get it, and it failed. It is what it is. My lesson there is maybe I shouldn't be so aggressive sometimes when I think I can get it. I get a little overconfident.
Yeah, and then right after that, Ventress shoved Savage off and won that struggle.
Yep, and that was my downfall. It kind of really hindered me when it came to the third struggle. In the third struggle, shortly into it, I think it was the first activation.
First activation right away. Yeah. You got Mother and climbed up, took the priority, and then wounded Kalani.
Yep.
I get Grievous, which was perfect one to get. Climbs up there and rolls 5 fails of the 8 dice and doesn't do crap. So.
Yep, it happens.
That killed me because then I got one point on that. I got 1 towards my side.
Yep.
And then you got 3 again, so then it just put you way ahead. Then Kalani wounded Mother, which that helped me, but it was already kind of too far gone at that point.
It was a little late at that point. You had a little bit of fight left in you. Shortly after that, the B2 shoved out Clay and Kreese. But my last activation of the game, I got Shatterpoint.
Well, I couldn't get the B2s over to take the priority.
Right.
I had Maul up there, so there's no way I'm getting over there.
Right. I took Bo with my Shatterpoint, and I went a passive way, which is unusual. Usually I like to be aggressive. I did the Pride of the Mandalore, brought that one Mandalorian that got shoved out, put her within range, took it from them, won the game.
Yeah. So what'd you think of your team?
Once again, I got to thank Hal Martin for this. It was a roller coaster, in my opinion. There was some good damage output. There was some good, deflections here and there. One point, I'm thinking, I'm doing great. Next point, I'm like, what is happening to me? Next point, I'm like, okay, we're back in this. Okay, we're out of this. It was a roller coaster to me. It was a fun list. I'm not going to deny you that.
Yeah.
Mother was probably one of the shining stars. And then I would say probably the Clay and Kreese Mandalorians were shining stars.
I always like taking droids. They're fun. They have good synergies, but they didn't really seem to do a whole lot this game. I mean, at points they did, but
You got a little bit going towards the end.
Yeah,
But
it got off to a really slow start at the beginning. Once you took the problem with mine was I didn't have anybody that could jump
yeah,
besides Ventress, and Grievous could climb.
Yep.
So right away, when you getting people that could jump up to points and take them right away, then that made me start off really slow.
Yep.
So the first struggle was just you were already about to win it right off the bat. You know, not having people that can jump up and take points. The droids can get moving, but I don't know, they were just pretty slow to start this game.
You know, that goes to prove another point that just because you have really good synergies doesn't always mean you're going to do great in the game.
Yeah.
Terrain and elevation have a huge part to deal with this. You know, in some games you might be just going two-dimensional across the board. You don't have to go in that third dimension, but in some games you got to go in that third dimension. And having droids, they got great synergies together, but they don't jump as much as other characters do.
I'd say Ventress was probably my best player in this one.
I would agree with you on that one.
Because Grievous didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
The B2s were all right.
Yeah.
They held their own a little bit there. I would give them that. But yeah, Ventress was your shining star, 100%. Thus goes another post-battle banter. Thank you for watching, listening. Feel free to share your opinions. Remember, we're kind of new at doing this. If you have any suggestions to us, please let us know. We'll make adjustments as we go. We want to try to get this great for you guys, so you guys enjoy watching it. Continue to watch it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments, your sharing, all that. And remember,
this is the way.
no, it's this way.
No.